We're going to go ahead and pull some cards specifically for twin flames to see what is going on for the divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame collective. Messages for twin flames specifically. And we're hitting quite the space storm, if you guys didn't notice as well too. It doesn't surprise me, as we have a lot of things happening within the collective fields as we're preparing for Valentine's Day as well too. So a lot of things are coming up. If you are a twin flame, this can be bringing up a lot of collective energies around Valentine's Day too, especially if you're in some type of separation or situation where you're not fully in union as well too. And you might even be feeling a lot of the collective energies, as a lot of people are kind of feeling a lot of emotions during this time. We have an alignment between Moon and Saturn. This is pushing old karma up to the surface, and this is also aligning with, we have Chiron aligning with the North Node. Now this is very, very important because the South Node is your fate, the North Node is your destiny, and in order to get to your destiny, you have to clear your karmic past. This is patterns, past karmic relationships, and things like that. Things not serving you, things that are limiting you, and these have very much to do with your past lives as well too. All about inner child healing then, and letting go of past wounds. So we have a lot of these energies being pushed to the surface as the frequencies are going very high, as we're still moving through those galactic activation porthole days that we're in until the 13th as well too. This is pushing you to clear certain energies, connections, and certain energies in your life. Expect old emotions, memories, and situations to be surfacing, especially if you need to deal with them more karmically. This is inner child healing and clearing the things that are affecting your love life and your relationships as well too. Oftentimes twin flames can trigger abandonment, trauma, and things like that. We'll get into that in this talk, but let's go ahead and start with some cards for the divine feminine. It's raining very hard here, but I love it. I always love the storms anyways, but you guys might be sensing that. Depends where you live, of course, but we do have a lot of space weather hitting us now. You guys might be feeling that if you're energy sensitive as well too. So we have karmic baggage coming up for resolve, things that you need to heal on a deeper spiritual and a soul level. This is letting go of the family narratives and the old stories that are limiting you during this time. Sometimes you're having to actually let go of karmic connections to do that and to heal fully as well too, because you'll notice when certain souls come together, certain dramatic karmic narratives may play out as well too. So this is also clearing a lot of karmic energy that may have had you in these karmic narratives. This could be family narratives and dynamics as well too. Kind of depends what you have going on karmically this life, but you can't take the karmic baggage with you, and they are the number one source of our trauma. So when we're trying to heal our trauma, we're also trying to resolve any karmic debt, baggage, things like this. So we have a focus on healing these things right now. A little bit extra. This could be things coming around as well too. Okay, so we're going to do some cards first off for the divine feminine to see what is going on. I brought these cards so we could also do direct message to the masculine. So if you're the divine masculine, direct messages from your divine feminine, what is going on with the feminine collective, and then so messages from the divine feminine to the masculine. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. It is impossible to cut or clear a twin flame connection. If separation is happening, this is because there are old wounds or wounds that have come to the surface that need to be healed. Simply being around your twin flame is enough to trigger all of your shadow aspects. Shadow aspects may be ways that you're not in balance with your own divine feminine masculine energies, inner wounds, hurts, traumas, things like that. They come up to the surface very fast within the twin flame connection, and there are things that need to be dealt with or healed on a level. This means that you could be triggering your twin flame, or they may be triggering you on a deep level. Hopefully not all the time, but it does trigger these darker aspects that need to be dealt with as well too. I still have vivid dreams about you and our happy times together. This is a spiritual connection. So karmic connections, which most of your relationships have been, are literally, you are attracting each other out of wounding and needing to resolve something karmically. These are usually unhealthy or not great narratives of the past. And we're transcending out of this as we've been healing ourselves on our journey, where you're meant to ascend into twin flame union on some type of level. And when you do, this is like a higher spiritual connection where you're able to tap in telepathically, astrally, in the dream time. So many twin flames have dream encounters with their twin flame, and these are very real situations. Your soul is finding each other on the astral level, on the higher level. This can be happening through meditation, just daydreaming, or even in the dream level as well too. You guys might be dreaming about each other a little bit extra as well too. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you, and you guys might have really synced up or come into an alignment, and you might share, you might have let each other into your worlds, and you might share certain things as well too. It just depends on how deep you went with the connection as well too. This could be friends mentioning this person, maybe especially if you're in separation, you see their name coming up, or your friends asking about them, or people do that and things like that. You'll be hearing their name come up in some type of capacity. It could be your friends or family asking about this person. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. I talk about the pain that comes up from the separation. Oftentimes this triggers deeper wounds around abandonment. Why does separation happen? This is to heal the codependent templates that you carry as well too. So it's like a chance to heal things. So say you have a tendency to attract toxic relationship dynamics, and you're very codependent, and so this doesn't always have to go to relationships. My first codependent relationship was actually with my mother. You'll say, what? Yes. So sometimes you guys might have had these dynamics in childhood that could be contributing, and this could lead to factors to the types of partners that you're attracting later on in life. So with twin flame, you're not able to have this codependent dynamic. So you may have, if you have codependent tendencies, or to go a little too deep in your connection at the expense of yourself, you might attract the opposite dynamic, which is like a partner or a twin flame that is very the opposite. They might be like very independent, avoidant, I don't need anyone, right? And things like that. So through the separation or twin flame rejection that will occur, or them pushing you away, because what avoidants do is they love to pull people in so close. They're the ones that are all over you at first, and then they push people away and sabotage the connections. Oftentimes the person on the other end of that dynamic may be left confused or out in the cold in some type of way. But what you're supposed to do in these spaces, if you're going through twin flame runner situation, this is simply love avoidant, right? Being guided, like if you're in a separation, if you haven't fully come into union, I see this a ton where you guys start to try to push for it and the person pulls back as well too, because this is what they're running from on some type of level, this kind of behavior as well too. So you're being guided to heal these things and to get more independent on your own. You can learn a lot from your twin flame of what they're reflecting back. And then on the other end of that, of course, we have that person is meant to, right, become a little closer in their connections and things like that. But I always say just focus on your side and what lessons this person is teaching you. Twin flames are past life connections. So you guys have done this so many different lifetimes, and they can come in and they can teach you certain lessons and then go, which would be very sad. But fortunate for us, we're doing this planetary ascension, and when we do ascend, this is meant to be our last lifetime where you and your twin flame can help each other greatly to transcend that wheel of karma, which is the wheel of suffering truly. And that you guys are meant to come off of that through clearing the karmic baggage and doing the ascension work and ascending together as souls into spiritual union, and that will be where it's at as well too. So pay attention to the specific lessons that your twin flame has come into your life and things about yourself that they have shown you. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me too. This is like you probably can't get this person off of your heart and mind. Pay attention. This is a destined connection happening. So if you have any destined connections in your life, which is ultimately your twin flame, and this is why other connections don't last and have an expiration date on them with karmic lessons, but with your twin flame, it is different. Make sure you're tuning out negative narratives. These could be your own internal narratives that you've been creating, your own wounding and love blocks or separation narratives to go with it, and they're not helping. This could be other collective stories about love and how awful it is and things like that tune these things out right now. It's important that you're healing your inner blocks around love so that you can open up to this person fully. Okay, so we have quite the cards here. We have, and we'll just say, we have past relationship issues that are coming up for you. And this is like needing to heal more. And this is like your past childhood issues, past karmic connections. Karmic connections are also created out of wounding as well too, something that we need to heal as well too. They're meant to help us to see certain things. Oftentimes I say karmics leave us very upset or distraught, or there's only pain there at the end of these connections, but you're needing to clear your karmic closet. This could be inner child wounding that has contributed to different toxic patterns of your own and love patterns that you need to clear, and it could be any end of the spectrum as well too. Okay, so we have, and this isn't for everyone, but just for the people that it's for, that you might have been ghosted or blown off or dumped by your twin flame. They might have gone missing. There might be no communication. They might be avoiding you, ignoring you, rejecting you, and things like that. They may have said they don't want to be with you. It can go all over the board with that, right? This is where they come in and disappear. And oftentimes it puts you in soul shock, and it's a lot of purging, and oftentimes you're not seeing their end of it as well too, because they're not doing the work or doing as they should, and it's probably even worse on their side. But we're going to focus on you, Divine Feminine, for this reading. And so this is important too. This could be silence, ways that they have rejected your love and triggered deeper abandonment and attachment issues as well too. So someone who does this, they don't care about you. And you'll say, what? They don't have the empathic level to connect the right way. Usually you'll say, why would this happen? Why would my twin flame do this? It's out of their own inner child wounding and inability to connect. This is avoidant behavior and avoidant patterns. Why would this happen in twin flame? So that you can make this person aware of their side of their issues as well too. Unfortunately, if you have certain patterns that you've been playing out your entire lifetime, right, and then you play it out with your twin flame, it's going to go a little bit different as well too. They're being made aware of their patterns and how they're not serving them as well too. They're going to feel badly on their end, and then on your end, you're meant to heal whatever is triggered or whatever is coming up on your end. This is important too. This is part of the illusion. Fear is the separation. It's not real illusion, right? That we have to move through many layers of illusion and wounding within ourselves. The things that we're telling ourselves, how we're perceiving reality, and the things that we may even be projecting into our experiences as well too. The good news is the karmic illusions are falling in as well too, but this means that we're having to do a lot of deep inner work. When you're on a twin flame journey, you're going to get a lot of downloads, direct information, and knowing exactly what you're going through, what to be healing, and what to be working on. I always tell you guys doing energy healing is the best, and it's going to help you a ton with resolving some of these deeper issues when it comes to your love life, healing them. Make sure you guys are booking healing energy sessions on my website. I am an energy healer, and I'm always trying to get you guys to do more energy healing. It's going to help you with all areas of your life, especially your ascension and healing things on your journey. So make sure you guys are booking sessions on there. Make sure you guys are doing the twin flame readings on there. They're going to help go into this stuff and give you a lot of awareness and clarity on your path moving forward. This gives me a chance to chat with you and see certain issues that might be coming up so that I can help you through them. Do the twin flame coaching on my website. It's going to be the best thing for you so that you can heal and become aware of certain patterns that are playing out and distortions that are, we'll say, affecting your love life and affecting your twin flame union journey as well too. And this is going to help you a ton, especially if you've hit spaces of separation or just needing healing or clarity. I have so many tools on my website specifically for twin flames. Make sure you're doing the activation work. Many of you guys just are not at that high enough frequency or activated enough. Of course, we always think we are, right? But you'll be in those higher timelines. And then the goal is, doesn't matter if you're in union or in separation, but if you're in separation, you got to really work on your energy and get to this higher level and frequency by yourself, and your twin flame will come back in. You're not able to force things. So when you are trying to change your twin flame, it's trying to force where they're not supposed to be, and you got to put that energy back into your healing, and they will come back. And this is the receptive way of receiving energetically as well too. So working on your energy. If you're in union, this will help you both to level up into higher storylines, narratives, and things like that. So this is all about healing your love life through healing your energy as well too. Make sure you guys are booking me on my website if you need me. I have a ton of healings up over the next few days. I know that. Okay, so we have anxiety. We've already talked about codependency, which creates sabotaging, controlling patterns and can attract the opposite end. So if you're someone that had toxic relationships, you've had even one narcissistic relationship in the past, very important that you're healing these things at a certain point and taking a space to heal yourself. You're needing it. So this is anxiety as well too. Sometimes this can go with those codependent patterns as well too, and energy imbalances where you're using your partners to fulfill something. If you're always serial dating, have to be with someone, never always in a connection, having a hard time in twin flame separation, being by yourself, make sure that you're healing that. You might even be having, deeper anxiety can turn into like panicking, emotional issues where you're having a lot of emotions come to the surface, feeling a lot of negative energy, a lot of negative emotions. So when we have a lot of negative emotions that are surfacing, these are negative energies. If we're not clearing our energy, they become karmic energies. And that's exactly why you guys have attracted some of those partners in the past, to help you deal with some of these energies. And you don't want to be doing that. So if you begin to really clear your energy a ton and take care of yourself doing the healings, you will no longer attract those dynamics. If you're not doing the healing work and you're not clearing your energy, you'll continue to attract karmic dynamics too. So energy healing can help us on a ton of different levels. Okay, so you're being guided. This is a strong soul connection, and this is about the energy cords that bind you. You're always connected to your twin flame. It's not like another connection where you can just disappear and cut the cords, as you'll find out. But when you're raising your frequency, this is going to allow you to be sending and exchanging more positive energy with your twin flame. They run because you're not in a positive energy. The only reason they ever run is because you're not in an energy of love, and they will push you away when you're in a negative energy, negative emotions and things like that. So it's important that you're mastering your energy as well too. If you want to attract them to you more, they have to come to you. So we have a lot of changes that are playing out and higher understanding that are coming from this. Pay attention to the messages you're getting. You might get some in this video, you might get some in your dreams, angel numbers, downloads, things coming to you. Pay attention to what is being revealed to you about this connection right now. This person, because we talked about some of you guys, not everyone, because I'm hoping you guys are doing good in union, right? This is for everyone. But if you're not having a lot of communication, this person, you're on their mind and they're trying to figure out how to heal this and what to say to you. They have a hard time expressing their emotions. They might be shut down in the throat chakra. They might be having a hard time with their own feelings and things like that. So expect some type of communication that's going to open up for everyone. This is a destined connection. It's destined to play out in a certain way as well too. You're destined to come together. That's why it's important that you have healed fully and that you're not enacting the same karmic patterns and programs with your twin flame, because it will dissolve the connection. This is a spiritual connection and it needs to be handled in a spiritual way as well too. So it is destined, but you have to do the work to create some of the shifts you want to see. This has left you feeling like they don't care about you in some type of way, feeling unappreciated. It could be overlooked, and needing to heal that wounded inner child that may have been blocking the connection in some type of way. There's a lot of romantic feelings between you and this person. However, some things may have happened or been said. It just kind of depends on your situation. So we have 10 of Pentacles coming in, and this is money, this is pentacles, this is getting some money. Some of you guys might have lawsuits, settlements, inheritances, your manifestations coming through, big projects, business goals, things that you're working on, starting a business, entrepreneurship, getting all your ducks in a row and really getting straight financially as well too. This is a very positive message about healing your finances. Make sure you're focusing on that. If you're doing bad in love, it will affect your finances. When you're doing good in love, that energy of love, it will attract more to you no matter what kind of business or job or whatever you're in as well too. This will help you. We have the King of Cups, and this is your masculine's higher self coming in the reading. Make sure that you're connecting with your twin flames higher self. They love you. You can always go directly to their higher self, especially if you're not feeling love in our reality, in our physical reality. You can always connect with them. They're always there. You'll feel them in spirit. It might feel like they're sitting next to you, that they're hugging you, that they're touching you. And the reason why is because you share a chakra system with this person once you begin to merge together. So you share all of the problems with them. Their blocked chakras are your blocked chakras. You also share a soul with them. You share the same karma with them, even though your experiences will look much different. You're also having to clear all of that together. So all the good and bad karma you also share with this person too. This is why twin flames are meant to help each other to clear and to heal certain things as well too. So we have this masculine coming through. They've been working on themselves energetically in their healing. They've been working on balancing their own emotions. They are working on following their own intuition. If you're in separation, they've been doing healing in this space. They want to get back to you, but they're needing to also follow their own guidance and intuition on the matter. And then we have the Emperor energy as well too, but this is in reverse. So this is, if some of you guys have been in separation, this is due to your masculine's inner child abandonment wounds and past relationship things, and they might have been coming off kind of bossy or controlling and things like that. And it might have pushed you in that opposite way as well too, because a lot of times twin flames are starseeds, so you guys are wired up to not do the control dramas, right, and things like that. So they might have been kind of holding on to you a little bit too tight out of fear of you leaving or abandonment and things like that. The separation may have triggered a lot of that too. This person's dealing with a lot of old repressed emotions that they need to clear and get out too. So Divine Feminine, clearing your energy will help with both of you. We have Ace of Pentacles. This is new beginning energies, but this is also about financially wealth, material prosperity, new opportunities opening up, and a chance to manifest your dreams. You're being reminded that you are manifesting all of this with your twin flame, and to begin to tell yourself nicer thoughts, narratives to shift the situation, to heal whatever has come up. Whatever they have triggered, oftentimes they'll have triggered the same wounds again and again, and hopefully they get a little better as you're doing the healing work. So there will be places where you're with your twin flame in union, and there will be very real spaces where you're in separation and you're having to work on healing some of your own, we'll say, wounds and challenges that are coming up, or blocks or obstacles. It just kind of depends on your journey. Some twin flames do many separations to get to union. Some people just do one or a couple. It just kind of depends on the level of healing work that your soul has signed up for in this lifetime and how good you are at balancing these energies. Usually it's unavoidable. It is part of the path to union as well too, some of these stages. Oftentimes you'll go to, through these places with it. All right, so let's do we're going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine. I'm just doing quick cards today, right? I'm going to be doing healings on my site and readings if you need them, but I wanted to pop on here and do some quick cards. But let's go ahead and do a reading for the Divine Masculine. What is going on for the Divine Masculine Collective? And then take this as direct messages, Divine Feminine from your masculine. So masculine to feminine. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? They know that they have been sabotaging things and that they've seen their own patterns. Clearly, it's the funny thing about twin flames. And then this is why there's an energy of not feeling good enough on either side. And then they think they might have messed it up, or that too much time is passing by. They've been trying to get back into their own life, for those in separation, to put you out of mind, but it's not working. It's making it worse on some type of level as well too. So they're thinking about reaching out, but they don't know how you'll respond to them as well too. I'm coming to you with an offer. Will you say yes? When I offer you my hand, will you take it? And this is a love offer. So this goes also with that cups energy in the Divine Feminine's reading, where they want to be with you, but they and they're going to come to you, and this could be a relationship offer of getting back together for those of you guys that are on a break or in separation. This could be literally for those of you guys that are a union. They're going to ask you to, marry them and wanting to take it to the next level. For those of you guys that are living separate, this could be moving in together and wanting to take it to that next level as well too. This is going to be them opening up and telling you how they feel on a deeper level, where they've been processing this stuff within themselves, and they're ready to share their feelings with them, which they might have some issues, as we saw from the Divine Feminine reading, of opening up fully as well too. All right, now this isn't for everyone, but for those of you guys that have third-party situations, let's go into this too. Some of you guys might have people who have been with other people through the course of the connection, or they might be, because we have this dating card. Now this could be that they're afraid that you're dating someone else, but this is on the masculine reading too, and that they are, some of them have committed or been with someone else, and this could be, sexually or dating at the time. It depends, right? Any type of third-party situation. And then this is out of fear and avoidance oftentimes when this happens too, but it's about clearing karmic baggage too. So you'll say, why? Why do we do this on planet Earth, right? Why would we do this? It's about clearing karma too. And we'll notice the masculine tends to have a higher karmic load that they haven't resolved, because we're talking about resolving and clearing a lot of emotional energy and emotions and old energies. Not for everyone, but this could be happening as well too. And it could just be hanging out or looking around or interested in others too. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in this world. They didn't feel ready enough or good enough for you on some type of level, and this is important too. And that they're working on things. They're working on self-esteem, boundaries, self-love, loving and taking care of themselves as well too. It could have been they're overly independent, or they have a hard time expressing their feelings, opening up, kind of showing their real self as well too. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. And that's the core wound of avoidant, is let me reject and abandon you before you do it to me kind of stuff. So this person might have a lot of past trauma, and this could go down to inner child stuff, family stuff from the past, and how they might have wounding or attachment wounding that has come up within this connection, as twin flame can trigger your attachment trauma and attachment wounding. So this kind of stuff is surfacing. This is them on an inner journey to move through their own fear and relationship fears as well too. So we have this person is sitting thinking about it, but missing the opportunity. Maybe they're not doing a lot, or they're just sitting with themselves or reflecting. Okay, so we have, and then we have, this is sacral. They might be having money problems or issues with that in that area as well too, and this can be caused by karmic challenges and things like that, or maybe they're putting money above the connection or other connections above it. It just kind of depends. So there's something going on with their sacral chakra that needs to be resolved, that is getting in the way of this relationship too. There's a strong physical attraction though. They can't get you off of their mind and their body. They want you, right? They want you. This is like passionate, fiery energy, and this is exactly why separations can happen. That energy can get a little too fiery and burn you both, and it can cause separations. But there's a very strong spiritual attraction. This is a soul attraction where you guys are kind of very magneted to each other as well too. All right, this person is going to come back and talk to you out of the blue. And I love it, because it's like, you'll be shocked, Divine Feminine. They're just going to message you. If you've been getting messages, but not a lot, they're going to come full on. And this is going to surprise you, because you're probably not expecting this right now, where they're just going to open up on such a level as well too. So they're going to communicate with you. This is, they want a new beginning, but they're at this moment, they're trying to move on without you, for those in separation, but they're going to come back, and they're going to come back to this as well too. There's things that they need to unresolve in their karmic closet. They're clearing karmic energies or resolving things, as we talked about, but they also have unresolved, unfinished karmic business with you as well too. So if you felt like it was left unresolved, you didn't get any answers, and it was hanging, this is why. This is not over, but there's been some patterns and baggage that they need to clear and to heal on their end as well too, because this is the masculine's reading. So you're being guided to work and heal some of these patterns coming up divine masculine. A lot is hinged on this divine timing, and that's when you're in a divine alignment. So to shift this into now of what you want is this union is to work on your energy and to shift into a deeper alignment. Work on raising your frequency to the masculine. This is your twin flame. It's a divine connection, but you're needing to do more energy work. And we have a lot of different cards that are coming up right now. Once again, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is they missed their opportunity, not seizing the moment. And this is like maybe you were breadcrumbing yourself or your partner along, or you felt they were as well too. And this is like missed a chance with it, where, you know, you're supposed to come in like this Knight energy, right? Knight of Swords is a very mental energy too. So it's in the communication and the conversations, and you're meant to kind of come in full on, and you missed your opportunity with it. You might feel like you missed your chance, but that's never the case. It's about getting you ready though. Maybe you weren't ready on some type of level for this union masculine, and you're needing to be more ready. So if you didn't show up, or you weren't like coming through, your partner may have felt you were breadcrumbing them, or you were not sincere. But we know you were sincere, but there's some type of fear or blocks holding you up on your side. This is Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is like they've been very in their head about things. This is like overthinking, up at night worrying, in bed a lot, not doing a lot. But you're chilling out and you're letting go of a lot of negative energies. You're accepting the truth and seeing the light about this connection, that this person is for you. And maybe you had some type of mental conflict or struggle or patterns or things that you were doing to push away this connection or to delay it, because it's a delayed energy of not showing up with that Knight of Swords in reverse, right? It's like, okay, so maybe you were like trying to slow it down or delay it, or you were throwing blocks up, and these are your walls and your own blocks to love as well too. So we have a lot of this, like you were blocking the connection, whether aware or unaware, sabotaging it. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups energy in reverse, and this is not satisfied with your manifesting, and you're left in this energy of disappointment. So this could be for separation, but not everyone. Lack of success, shattered dreams, pessimism, and not getting what you want. Inner child tantrums, right there. But you're left in this broken, shattered energy, kind of trying to pick up the pieces of your life, but you can't, because you're meant to be in union. And when you're not in union, you're out of alignment. When you're in union, you're in alignment as well too. So we have this negative energy that you've been left to deal with, but you're being reminded that you are the magician. You can manifest your way out of this, and you can manifest anything that you certainly want, especially union, and anything when it comes to union. You're being reminded to tap into your power and to shift into a positive mindset and into manifestation mode. You have all of the ingredients to the cake, all of the tools and resources that you need. This is tapping into your psychic powers to make something happen, as some twin flames need to shift out of this, you know, despair, inner child separation, lack of love energy, and into union, which is all about love and abundance and flowing and good things happening. And many of you guys have got tastes of the union when you've been together and seen just how much you can manifest and bring through, like, because we have that finances energy too. So for those of you guys in separation, you're staying in this lack, and when you're in union, you're flowing and tapping into abundance and doing really, really good. So we have different ends of the spectrum right here, but there is something that needs to be healed for those of you guys that are in separation. You're needing to heal the distance between you and those separation energies to come into union, and that can take time and patience as well too, because we have that divine timing. Have patience with this situation. Being guided to heal this connection to the masculine is going to make you feel a lot better. If you haven't been feeling so great, this is probably why. All right, I'm going to go on that note, but have a beautiful day. If you guys need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. I'm going to be around doing healing sessions and activations. If you guys need me today, just book me on my website. Make sure you guys are checking out the Twin Flame Healing section that I do have too. Have a beautiful day.